This is the 2011 NCAA Men's Lacrosse Rules video. I am Brian Volker, Chair of the Men's Lacrosse Rules Committee. At our annual meeting, the committee voted on several changes that we believe will enhance the flow of the game and address concerns with face-off play and student-athlete safety. We have prepared several video examples of our new rules and points of emphasis to assist in the understanding of the committee's intent when applying these rules. For the first time this season, we staged play situations to better explain some of our rule changes. Complete changes can be found in the NCAA rulebook or on the NCAA website. First, let's start with the rule change for targeting the head and neck area. The committee approved a rules change to address dangerous contact that targets the head and neck area. The intent of this rule is to better protect players from potential serious injury. The rule reads, "A player shall not deliberately initiate contact to an opponent's head or neck with a cross-check or any part of his body. Any follow-through that contacts the head or neck shall also be considered a violation of this rule." The penalty is a 1, 2, or 3-minute non-releasable foul at the referee's discretion. Excessive violation of this rule may result in an ejection from the game. Targeting the head and neck. Here is an example of a high, vicious hit by a player in orange to the head and neck area of the opponent. It is because of hits like this that the committee has stiffened the penalties for head and neck contact. Starting this year, this must be a multiple-minute, non-releasable foul. The next three clips are examples of high hits that should be 1-minute non-releasable fouls. The intent of the rule is to eliminate collisions that target the head or neck. The next two clips show slashing fouls that should be called the same as they were previously. These are clearly fouls, but do not meet the criteria of targeting the head and neck. Therefore, these should be 1-minute releasable penalties. The intent of the new rule is to eliminate the dangerous, severe collision plays that target the head and neck area. This example shows a player attempting to defend the player in white. While defending, the stick rides up to the head and neck area, which correctly draws a flag by the official. This should be called as a 30-second hold and is not considered targeting the head and neck area.
The committee made several adjustments to the face-off procedure in an effort to eliminate violations and get the ball in play quickly. The mechanics for face-offs have been altered. The set call was added to eliminate rolling starts. Officials are also instructed to vary the cadence of their whistle. The committee has limited the length of time the ball may be clamped. A face-off man may clamp the ball, but may not withhold the ball from play. Pinning has also been identified as a tactic that must not be allowed. Pinning or holding the opponent's cross in any manner will be penalized with a technical foul. Finally, we want to continue to emphasize that the use of the hand or fingers to grab the ball or the opponent's cross is considered unsportsmanlike conduct. This example illustrates the extended length of time it takes for the ball to be put into play during this face-off situation. The new rules are intended to eliminate these scrums and get the ball out and in play more quickly. Face-off procedure. The following footage shows the proper management of the face-off procedure and several examples of violations under the new rule.
When I say down, make sure you come down. Your hands are off the line. The ball's in the middle of your stick. Hands off the throat. Your head stay out of the neutral zone. Do not come down and touch the ball. After I say down, I may ask you to make an adjustment. Once I say set, you must stay in that position until you hear the whistle. The whistle will vary. Could be quick, could be a couple of seconds. Everybody set to go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Down. Set. Down. White, please put the ball in the middle of your stick. Set. Down. Set. Goal with holding. White ball.
Down. Set. Go with holds. White ball.
Down. Set. White holds. Goal ball. Down. Set. Gold. Unsportsmanlike conduct. Grabbing the ball in the face-off. 1 minute. Personal foul, full time.
In an effort to eliminate and simplify the number of time requirements that officials use during a game, officials will use a 30-second count when a team gains possession to advance the ball into the attack area. Once entering the attack area, teams are no longer required to re-establish possession in the attack area every 10 seconds. Finally, the get it in warning was added and is the only other count that will be used. The committee's changes dealing with advancing the ball require a team to enter the attack area no more than 30 seconds after gaining possession. Once the team enters the attack area, the offensive team must keep the ball in the offensive half. If the ball returns to the defensive half, the team has 10 seconds to get it in and must keep the ball in the attack area. Here are two examples where a shot hits the goalpost and the ball crosses the midline. In both cases, a new 30-second count begins when the offensive team regains possession of the ball. This example shows a play where the defensive team deflects a pass, causing the ball to cross the midline. A new 30-second count begins when the offensive team regains possession. Here, the offensive team has been given a stall warning. The defensive team deflects a pass that goes outside the attack area.
Get it in! Keep it in!
A 10-second count begins when the offensive team regains possession. It should be noted that the 10-second count is in effect regardless of where the offensive team regains possession. In this play, the team in gold forces a loose ball that crosses the midline.
Get it in! Get it in!
Upon gaining possession, the offensive team has 10 seconds to get the ball into the attack area and must keep it in.
Keep it in! Keep it in!
Here, the offensive team has established possession in the attack area. An errant pass is thrown, but the ball does not leave the offensive half. In this situation, no count is necessary. The next three examples were staged to clarify late game situations when the team with the ball is leading.
Okay, here we go.
In the first example, the gold team advances the ball across the midline with 14 seconds left on the 30-second count. The get it in warning is given when the team crosses the midfield line and the 30-second count is no longer valid. The team has 10 seconds to enter the attack area and must then keep it in.
Get it in! Keep it in!
In the second play, the gold team advances the ball across the midline with 7 seconds left on the 30-second count. The get it in warning is given, but here the 30-second count takes precedence because there are less than 10 seconds left on that count. Therefore, the gold team violates the requirement to advance the ball into the attack area within 30 seconds.
Get it in!
The last example shows the gold team leading with 2:10 remaining on a restart. The gold team advances the ball across the midline with the 30-second count in effect. When the clock hits 2 minutes, the get it in call is given and a 10-second count starts. The 30-second count is no longer in effect.
Get it in!
Stalling concerns. The committee also adjusted the stalling procedures by adding the get it in warning. The committee added a mechanic for officials to better implement a stall warning when the ball is outside the attack area. Officials may now signal and vocalize get it in when the ball is outside of the attack area and the offense is not making an effort to attack the goal. Previously, only the keep it in signal was in place, which required the team to be in the attack area. If the offensive team has the ball in the attack area and the defensive team is not playing the ball, the stall warning shall not be given. The defensive team must attempt to play the ball within the attack area in order for a stalling warning to be issued. This exception does not apply outside of the attack area, but the offensive team's responsibility to attack the goal remains. In the first two examples, the offensive team should not be given a stall warning because the defending team is not making an attempt to play the ball. In this clip, the team in white should be given a stall warning. The defending team is not required to pressure the ball outside the attack area.
Get it in! Get it in!
The team in white has responsibility to attack the goal.
Keep it in!
Late hits. The committee continues to focus on player safety and in particular late hits after a player has released a shot or pass. These examples are clear fouls that must be called.
Here are several examples of officials letting players go behind them. You are required to always keep the players in front of you. You need to know where the offensive and defensive players are at all times and adjust your position coverages accordingly. The goaltender in red has possession of the ball in the crease, and the goal line official should be counting 4 seconds with his arm extended. Looking at the game clock, 6 seconds go by with no call. We missed this one. We need to be very alert on this 4-second count the entire game. Here is a nice piece of officiating with 20+ seconds in the fourth quarter. Both the goal line official and the single side official are a few feet away from the crease line, with the lead slightly behind the goal line extended and his eyes on the player in blue just behind the crease. Excellent judgment and positioning by the two officials. Nice job. With 14 seconds remaining in the game, both officials are on the goal line extended. and are in position to see that the player in blue is in and out of the crease with the ball, and very quickly and with great signals enforce the violation. Another nice job. Flag down for a slash, followed by a push and a crease violation, very nicely officiated and conveyed to the bench. Good job.
45. 1 minute slash. Technical push. 2 fouls. 2 fouls.
Another example of a defensive player with the ball, in and out of the crease. Nice call. A pass from just inside the center line to right above the crease, followed by a quick shot. The lead official saw this coming and positioned himself right on the goal line extended, in position to cover the bang-bang play. Excellent coverage. Here are some examples of excellent end line coverages by the goal line official. Well done.
Thank you for your time and attention to this presentation. Good luck on a safe and successful season.